How's it going, everyone? So in this video I want to talk about a camera lens, a manual focus camera lens, and that is the Olympus Zuiko 50mm f1.4. Now this is not their newest generation of the Zuiko lenses for their OM series of manual focus cameras. This is actually one of the earlier version, and if you look, not sure if you can focus. If you look over here, it actually says G.Zuiko, and once you see any of those Zuiko lenses with a letter in front, it's actually one of their earlier version of the lens. And this one is actually not even multi-coated. This is a single-coated lens. Let's see if you can focus. Again, single-coated, so the coating looks kind of reddish. It's not green. If you see a Zuiko lens that's MC or doesn't have any letters in front of the Zuiko, those are the newer lenses that actually had a greenish tint, which is a multi-coated version. Why I want to talk about this lens is because I have shot about 2 rolls of films, and a lot of those shots I've done with the 50mm f1.4 of the older version. So this lens, if you guys are wondering about its sharpness, I can tell you right off the bat that at wide open f1.4, this lens is not sharp at all. It's actually kind of, it creates the halo effect. Especially if you're shooting color negatives or color slides, wide open, it's very, very dreamy. I actually post a picture of that I've done with the lens shooting on the Ektar Kodak Ektar 100. One shot I shot wide open, and the lens is very, very soft. However, anytime you stop down the lens, go past probably f2, f2.8, this lens is still very, very tack sharp. Okay, so and one time I used a polarizer and I shot with the polarizer with the lens stopped down all the way, I think, to f1.8 or 5.6. The lens is super, super sharp. So if you want to use this lens wide open, I would say it's probably great for portraits because of the softness. You get that really dreamy look with f1.4, but it gets really, really sharp once you stop down in aperture. Now, another advantage, I would think, compared to the f1.8 that you can get, pretty widely available and also very affordable, is, again, the ability to go f1.4, especially in low light situations. Now, is it sharp? No, but can you use it with within a dark light environment? Absolutely yes. So for that reason, if you can get the f1.4, even though it's earlier version, even though it's not as sharp, you can go, I would say, if you have a ISO 400 film, you can still go pretty dark and handheld with f1.4 as long as your subject is not fast moving, or if you are able to tell your subject to actually, stay still until you finish the shot, you'll probably be able to manage with a 15th of a second or even 30th of a second shot in kind of a dark light situation with an ISO 400 film. Now, if you push your film all the way to ISO 800, it's more than capable of shooting some really great low light shots if you choose to. But for this video, I want to just tell you guys that the lens at f1.4 for this G.Zuiko is very, very soft. However, it's very, very sharp as soon as you slow, or as soon as you close down on the aperture. If it's f1.8, this lens is tack sharp for landscape work or architectural work. Okay, so if you guys have any questions about this particular lens, feel free to ask me in the comment section down below. Otherwise, I hope you found this video helpful in helping you making a decision on whether you should get this older G.Zuiko f1.4. Thanks again, and see you in the next video. Take care.